Hi, this is Rachelle Scrapcraftastic, and I'm here to do What's New Wednesday with a small Dollar Tree haul. Let's get into it. On a recent trip to Dollar Tree, it was after back to school, and I was just browsing, just stopping in to browse. It was like a couple of days after school started. When I walked in the door, this is what I saw. Oh, I saw these placemats. If you know, you know that I love sunflowers. So I saw these placemats, and I don't really have a need for placemats, but the first thing I thought was, ooh, those will make beautiful covers for a journal. So even this satiny, I don't know what it is, material is cool with me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take the stitching out and just use the front fabric or how I'm gonna do it, but just in case I made a mistake, I got two. So if I do whatever I'm gonna make, if I make it right, then I'll have extra to make another one. So yeah, I just love the fabric, and it's a cottony fabric. So, and these were $1 each at Dollar Tree. This is what the other side looks like. So this is what they look like. Okay, then from Dollar Tree, I found these poster board packs. So it's 11 by 14, 4 pieces in each. So these can be used as bases for soft cover journals as well, or any other project that I come up with. But I like the smaller pieces of the poster board. They're easier to work with than trying to cut down, what is it, 24 by 36 or something like that. Yeah, it's easier to work with this if I don't need a piece as big as 24 by 36. Then I also picked up a pack of the legal pads. There's 2 in here, but as I mentioned in my Instagram stories while I was shopping, they're pretty flimsy. I don't think you get much paper. Let's see. It's 2 pads with 25 sheets each. So, I mean, I'm not even sure about the quality of the paper. I was just thinking that I could pick this up and use it for journal pages. I also picked up this sketch pad. I don't know what it is with the discount stores selling sketch pads with basically what I would call copy paper in them. This might be a little heavier than copy paper, but not much. But it is 9 by 12. So that is a plus. It's bigger, a bigger size. So I picked it up again to use for journals. I'm still a little old school. I don't like the touchpad on laptops. I use laptops, but I never use a touchpad. I always have a wireless mouse. No matter what, I cannot get into the touchpad. So even my kids, sometimes when I'm on their computer, they have to tell me what to do to work the touchpad because I don't know. So anyway, I use a mouse. So I picked up these mouse pads. I do have a really pretty mouse pad already, but I moved one of my laptops into the craft lab to use exclusively in here. So, and it doesn't have a mouse pad. So I picked these 2 up. This is what they look like. This has got today. I think this says this week up there. Let me take one out. So I'm gonna leave one in here. So this is what it looks like. That's cool. I'm gonna see how it works with the actual mouse on it, but I have done that before, taken a pad of paper and used it for a mouse pad. So you're killing it, babe. Pretty and productive. Girls run the world. Check you out. So I kind of like this one best. So I'm going to see how these work and I will report back. So they had out fall decorations and they were really nice things that I hadn't seen in Dollar Tree before. And I shared those in my Instagram stories as well. But I did pick up a few things. I didn't want to go overboard because I don't know, fall is not my favorite season to decorate or create things for. So I think I have enough fall stuff. But I did pick up these ribbons, and I got 2 of these with the leaves on them. And they have a little glitter sparkle. Hopefully there's no fallout. It doesn't look like there is any on the packaging. So I'm pretty sure it's probably no fallout. And then this orange color one. And I thought this one would probably work pretty well as a closure for whatever journal I make with the sunflowers. So I got those 3. And also out of the fall deco section, I got these. They say things like, hello fall, so very thankful, sweet autumn. Just, they have different fall related sentiments in them. So, and they're like, I don't know how to explain it, but they are clear stickers, but with a metallic like accents so that you can actually see the shape and read the words. I got 2 of those because these were very different. I hadn't seen stickers like this at Dollar Tree before. So this is what they look like. Do I have a piece of black paper close by or dark colored paper? Maybe you can see it better. No, not much. But yeah, they're just really different and they're like mostly clear. Okay, that's it for the stickers. I picked up a composition book. I don't really like the Dollar Tree composition books because the covers aren't as hard as the ones you get elsewhere, like probably Mead or whatever. But just to have something to jot some things down in and keep it bound, I thought, well, let me just grab one. I'll take one. And even this part feels a little sticky, icky, but I was thinking that I would cover this one. I've never covered a full-size composition book, so I may do that and share it with you. Okay, because I don't like that sticky feeling. Then I saw this one and I was like, ooh. This one has the hardcover and it was $1 at Dollar Tree, and it's more like your typical composition book as far as the quality, and it has a cool pattern on it, a cool graphic or whatever. So I will not be covering this one, and I'm excited to actually use that one. Then I saw these little jots, one subject notebooks. They are 5 3/4 by 8 3/4, so just a little bigger than half letter or around A5 size. The paper is really thin, noticeably thin to me, but again, it's a small size that I can just, you know, have something to jot things down in. Not too small, not as big as a composition notebook, just something nice to have to jot a few notes in, as it says, jot. Then if you've been looking for a Dollar Tree planner, they are out now. The 2022 planners are on the shelves at Dollar Trees here in Florida, Central Florida. And they also have the calendars out. So I always look for the calendars. If I see the calendars are out, then I know to look a little harder, and I will see the weekly planners, the monthly planners, the big planners, all of that. So first off, I picked up the small weekly planner for 2022, and I went ahead and got this because look at it. It is minimal compared to the other planners at Dollar Tree. This is approximately, I need to clean my ruler, it's got glue all over it. This is 3 3/4 by 6 1/2, which is a little shorter than personal size. Personal size is 6 3/4. So this will fit in your personal size traveler's notebook. You could even, I mean, the paper is not that great, but I think these are pretty cool planners. And it looks like my edges are, my corners are rumpled. But yeah, they're dated. and ready to go. You can have it in your purse, in your traveler's notebook, however you want to do it. So I got the one in the pink cover. For 2021, when I got my Dollar Tree planners, I didn't really get everything like I did the years before because I felt like I didn't use them. But then this year I kind of wanted to use a monthly and I didn't have one. So I'm making sure for 2022 that I have some of everything just in case. And then if I don't use them, I can always use the pages in a junk journal. So I got another one with the black cover, and I may do a giveaway, who knows. But I got another one with the black cover. So it has the same things in it, personal size. Then I got this 2021-2022 student planner. It has a different type of vinyl cover on it. I think this is more like the poly, and then this is more like vinyl. It's more slick. This is more dull and thin. This is a little thicker, and it feels a little nicer. If you take this cover off, you have the chipboard cover. And of course you could always take the cover off and recover your Dollar Tree planner. And I'll link to a video in the iCard showing you how I have done it in the past. So this is what this one looks like. Again, very minimal compared to the other Dollar Tree planner. And I wish they would stop doing the gray in the other one so much. So maybe they will one day, I don't know. This one measures 5 by a little over 7, like 7 1/4. So this one would fit in a B6. It might be a little snug in the height, but as far as the width, it is basically B6. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is different from the regular Dollar Tree planner in that the weekend is not split. You have the full, and which I don't understand why they would do that in the student planner, give us the full weekend space, and then in just the regular weekly planner they split the weekend, so you have this tiny little space for Saturday and Sunday. Why would you leave the big space for a student planner when typically school isn't in session on Saturday and Sundays? Okay, anywho, moving right along. So this is the regular Dollar Tree planner monthly. I'm not crazy about the look of it, but if I need a dated planner, I can use it, no problem. It has lots of extra pages in the back. This is a travel and expenses, notes, phone numbers, and more notes. So because there's only 12 months in the year, it doesn't take up that much space. So they got all these filler pages in the back of different things. So that's the monthly. I picked up a couple of the weeklies. This is somewhat to demonstrate some of the colors that they have. So they got the black, they got the teal color. I think they do have pink and one other color. I think it was blue. But if you look at the box that these planners are in, it shows the colors that are available on the box. So if you're looking for a specific color, to me this doesn't really matter because I'm taking it off anyway and putting my own cover on. But this is the typical weekly planner from Dollar Tree with the grade spaces and the split weekend. So yep, that's it. If you're looking for one, now is the time. They'll have them out now, then they'll go away for a little while, and then they'll have them out again, I think around the end of October, November, Thanksgiving time. So, but now is a good time to grab it. So that is everything I got in my small Dollar Tree haul. Lots of stationery items because of back to school here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at Scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.